Hidden Golem Games. Alrighty, we have another Vintage Cube draft, the Tarkier Dragonstorm Vintage Cube, and I'm going to first pick a fourth Eorlingas. There's other good cards here. Ajani's my other card that I'd consider, but with Chandra and Fireblast in the cube and not a lot of good white, I might wheel a good red card from this. I also just think fourth is a little bit stronger than Ajani. I think it's just a touch bit stronger of a Magic the Gathering card. The cube just got its Tarkier Dragonstorm update. I just put out a video talking about what changed, if you want to go check that out. Tersa Light Shatter, speaking of, I don't think this card is very good. I am going to take Screaming Nemesis here. Could also take Brazen Borrower. I do really like Jeskai direction with the fourth Eorlingas. Maybe, no, but I do think that just sticking on my colors, not trying to do anything crazy right off the bat is good, and Screaming Nemesis is a good card. People sleep on this card a little bit, but it can be such a game ender if they don't have a good answer for it, and it blocks really well. It just does a lot of stuff, so we're going to take that. Ooh, and here we've got some interesting choices. So, there's Get Lost, is a good white interactive card. There's Gold Span. Urza is probably the best card here, but I think I'm going to take Wrenn and 6. I really have been enjoying Wrenn and 6. They just added back another elf to the cube. They've added a couple smaller creatures. And I think Wrenn and 6's ability to sort of control the game, get value off of the Horizon lands, get value off of fetches, and also synergize really well with Strip and Waste, which, I personally love. This card's just so good. Recurring Nightmare is also an amazing card. But if I was going to take an off-color card, I'd take Urza here. And just be like, okay, I'm going to do like more artifacts, C stuff with... I mean, that's another angle, I guess. I could take Urza, say I'm maybe not going to play Screaming Nemesis, and try to go artifacts route with fourth is one of my payoffs, but I don't love being this committed to multiple colors without trying to do some stuff with fetch lands and nonsense. Ugh. Of course, now I get given offered a Thoughtseize, which is such a good card, but I think I'm gonna take Savannah here. Honestly, there's Thoughtseize in Deep Cavern, Monastery Mentor, Clarion Conqueror, Ramanop. I'll probably get back one of those three, and trying to go in a Naya aggro direction with a fourth, a Screaming Nemesis, and a Wrenn and 6 off the bat doesn't feel terrible to me. It feels a little shitty to be not taking this Thoughtseize here because it's such an amazing card. Like, maybe take it, go Mardu, but I think Wrenn and 6 is worth it. I'm going to stick by my guns. I've said Wrenn and 6 is good. Wrenn and 6 is a card worthy of drafting very highly. Let's do it. Let's run it. Now, Leovold, World Spine, Commercial District. Now, of course, there's a Necromancy now, so if I'd taken that, I might take Necromancy here. Necromancy isn't the best in like a fourth deck. I am just going to take Commercial District. Yeah, and taking Necromancy here feels a little bad because you're passing one of the best Necromancy targets in the game. One of just the best creatures, like high-end creatures in the game. Like, World Spine's also quite good, but it's very, very good to Through the Breach or Sneak Attack and Archon. World Spine's also quite good in that category, but a Path Exile on a World Spine, after you Through the Breach, it feels a lot worse than a Path on your Archon. So, we'll take Commercial District here. I definitely want to pick up some fetch lands with this Wrenn and 6. Do not get me wrong. That would be very good. Intrepid Adversary, Vaultborn, Spell Pierce, Omnath. I could end up in a 4-color direction, playing blue as well, in which case I would be happy to see Omnath, but I think I might take Vaultborn Tyrant here for like a natural order type beat. I know I just passed a World Spine Worm, but I think Commercial District's a reasonable pickup there, and Vaultborn's a perfectly reasonable natural order. Very reasonable we wheel Omnath here. People do not take that card very often. Also, a Torsten. I know I just passed World Spine yet again, but if I pick up a Flash, it's not bad to have those. What else is there? Godless Shrine, Keen-Eyed Curator. Godless Shrine, if you don't know, if you haven't watched my video, go watch it. But they cut a lot of the Domain cards from the cube, so Domain itself has lost a lot of its appeal to me. I'm not the biggest on Godless Shrine with that in mind, in this position. Keen-Eyed Curator, I also just don't think is good, and Double Grain's hard, and I just don't think this card is good. So I think I'll take Robber the Rich. Oh, and now I get a free. I mean, free Malevolent Rumble would be good. Like, a Malevolent Rumble is a great card. Hero Blade holds good, but Fiery Confluence is just peak. This card is so good. Malevolent Rumble isn't even the best with like a fourth because you want to be hitting that when you can, and you can't take it off that. So we're gonna take Fiery Confluence here. Oh, we get back Summoning Myco Spawn. Definitely could take that. There's also Satya if I end up doing the 4-color direction with Omnath. Fire Blast is okay. Could take a Fire Blast here. Fiery Confluence, Fire Blast. I could just be like a Boros aggro deck. There's no reason that I have to be green with this run in 6. Sonic Spawn's also quite good, but I'm going to take Fire Blast and spec on the reality where I get to just go Boros. I will take Horizon Canopy here. Great card with run in 6. Just offers a lot of utility in that department, and also just helps you cast your spells, which is not bad. Here, I will take Pentad Prism. Got Broadside, both love this card. It's good with 4th Eorlingas. It's just a good card to be doing stuff with. Here, I think was where I was hoping to wheel. I don't remember what I was hoping to wheel. I'll take Orcish Lumberjack, though. Great reason to be here. Sparas. Oh, no, I was hoping to wheel Omnath out of this pack. I was like, what was I hoping to wheel? I'll take Zerta. I'll take Urtai. Okay, no Omnath's a little unfortunate, but you know what happens. It happens. I'm liking our direction here. Orcish Lumberjack's actually a great pickup there. It's not the best with, like, 4th, but 4th's our only white card at the moment. It can, and we've got 2 sources to splash it off of already, so I'm not insanely worried at the moment. Yeah, Pentad Prism's good with 4th. It's good with some of the cards I'm hoping to pick up for a deck like this. Fiery Confluence is a great payoff, and I'm hoping to see a couple fetches. I mean, Strip Mine would not be unwelcome. Love that card. What do we get here? We get Swords. Swords is a great card, but it's not really what you love to be first picking. You want a piece of power. Or I at least want other fast mana. I don't know what videos of mine you've watched, but my general consensus is draft the fast mana. Right? That's the rule I follow. It's a good way to win games. Pentad Prism is a piece of mana acceleration, but when I talk about fast mana, I'm talking about like the stuff that immediately lets you create, like, break curve the turn it comes down. Grim even lets you do that, but Mana Vault, Ancient Tomb, City of Traders, Lotus Petal, the Spirit Guides, they just let you do busted stuff. But we'll take a Swords here. Maybe get back Generous Plunderer, Amped Raptor, Mana Tithe. I'm a big Mana Tithe enjoyer. And here we get a fetch, Lightning Bolt, Bloodbraid, Questing Beast, Thraben. I'm going to take the fetch. So, Lightning Bolt's an incredible card. It's very good, especially in a deck that's running Fire Blast and Fiery Confluence. Questing Beast, good. Bloodbraid Challenger's good. Like, Thraben Inspector's decent, but it's not. I would prefer one of the other 2 in this deck. These are great Magic the Gathering cards, but taking a fetch with Run 6 that gets you all your colors at the moment. It's recurable. It's a green fetch, which currently I'm looking to be mostly red, but Screen Fetch also lets me splash black if I end up wanting to play. I mean, there's no black cards that I've taken in the moment that I want to play, but I didn't take that Thoughtseize. I took Savannah over it, but lets me do some more interesting stuff. There's a Sunbaked Canyon. There's a Snuff Out. I'm not going to take Snuff Out, although that card is incredible. I do think I'm just going to grab a Fabled Passage here, take another fetch, maybe get back Sunbaked, Containment Priest, Eagles, Generosent, Voldaren Epicure, all great cards, so definitely get something good back here. I'm hoping to. There's an Emrakul. The one deck that I am sort of keeping an eye out for when I do eventually see Channel, is the Channel Emrakul, like Channel Eldrazi with the new Ugin in it, because I think that is a very real possibility. So the new Ugin's in. Haven't gotten a chance to draft it yet. Hope to be able to draft it at some point. I think that card is really cool. But yeah, let's take the Fabled. And I think I'm going to take Oust. Pick up a little more white. Pick up some removal. We currently have Swords. Fire Confluence can be removal. Run 6 can be removal. But Oust is a pretty peak removal piece in my opinion. It's obviously nowhere near as good as Swords or Path, but it's sort of one step down from that. Maybe get back Bone Crusher. Bone Horde, or Knight of the Reliquary if that Thespian Stage wields. I can pick up like a Dark Depths combo, or just to like grab Strip Mine from our N6 or stuff like that. There's Dark Depths. There's also Mother of Runes. I could take Mother of Runes and hope to wheel the combo. Also Sacred Foundry, which is quite good, but I don't currently have a fetch that grabs it, so I'm a little less inclined. I'm going to take Mother of Runes here and be willing to just play a more fair deck. Copperline Gorge, Nissa. Nissa's quite good, but it's a little expensive. I'm just going to take Copperline Gorge. We're just going to take that. Oh, get out of here, please. And I'm going to try General Ferris Rockrider. I currently have 2 multicolor cards, but I'd really like to see this work. And this card can be absurd when it works. It dodges a lot of good removal staff, but I'm going to take Galvanic. There's also Llanowar Elves. I am not taking a lot of elves, but we're mostly in like a red aggro deck, so you kind of just want to curve out with those. And we've got an Orcish Lumberjack to do some shenanigans. Yeah, I'll take a removal piece. Obviously, given a discharge, a lot worse than Lightning Bolt. Unless you can recur it, then maybe you could call it better, but I don't think so. I mean, Galvanic Discharge, Snapcaster is funny. We did see that. I could have had it. I could have had the combo of Galvanic Discharge and Snapcaster, the most powerful combo in Vintage Cube. No, but this deck looks pretty solid. I'll be intrigued to see what I get back. Yavamaya's good. Good card. Don't have the green that really requires it at the moment. There's an Elvish Reclaimer, which is really solid with Dark Depths combo. I could take that, but I think I'm going to take Mana Tithe. I don't love Amped Raptor in a deck that's running Fiery Confluence, X spells, like a good amount of 3s. I might be too low on it, but I just feel like missing with Amped Raptor, you lose so much in terms of value. And now we'll take Bloodbraid Challenger. I do think that is a card to respect. I know I just talked about not loving Cascade, but you don't like not loving Cascade. Cascading into 4th, though, not loving Cascade. Not loving the go for 2s. The fact you can go for 4s and hit your Fiery Confluence is good. The fact you go until you hit a card you can cast is good. So if I have bigger things than it in, it's still not wasted. And the fact that it, with 4th, it still synergizes because 4th still can give me the Monarchy off that. Generoscent and Eagles. I do think I prefer Generoscent, but my deck is looking more white. I'd love to pick up a Solitude, and Eagles is quite good with that, so I will grab Eagles. I will take Knight. We're not going to get the Thespian Stage combo, but I still will take it for like a Strip Mine type deal. Dark Depths, I could hate it away from somebody else. If it was a team draft or a pot, I would do that because I'm not really interested in either of these, but I will just take the Terra Sunder. On the off chance I'm up against an artifact deck and feel like that's good enough. Ooh, and a Burst Lightning. I'm not like 1,000,000,000% on playing Burst Lightning, but maybe I could Galvanic Discharge for it. Oh, and a red Moxen. There's the Ugin. There's a Jacked Rabbit. There's a Witch Enchanter, Lush Porco, Courser. All cards I could see myself playing, but, you know, we're taking the Mox, obviously. That's... A red Mox specifically is very nice. Also, Seasoned Pyromancer. Could play that here. A red Mox specifically is very nice in this deck. And now there's Karakas, Arwen, Rampaging Raptor. I'm actually kind of big on Rampaging Raptor as a sort of questing beast fill-in. Bristly Bill is also good, but we're going to take Karakas. It's just really, really good at doing the thing. You can bounce your own General Ferris Rockerick. You can bounce all their legends. I don't have an Ajani at the moment to synergize with it because I passed that, but you save your Magda. If I had the Ajani, you do shenanigans with that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if 4th was the correct pickup here. Scrubland, Badlands, Descendant Storm, Static Prison, Scythecat Cub. I think I'm going to take Scythecat Cub here. I do only have 2 fetches at the moment. I'd love to see like one or 2 more, obviously, in my run in 6 Scythecat Cub deck. Scrubland, Badlands aren't great, although Badlands does have a purpose of making my Verdant get untapped red, which it currently doesn't. That's a real thing, but I'm going to take Scythecat Cub here. Taiga is not a land that you never see, like, that's like people take super highly, like Tundra or something, right? So I could get a 7th pick Taiga pretty easily. Or Stomping Ground. And even at the moment, I'm not overly worried about this. It is a little bit of a shame. Yeah, I could come to regret that, but I think Scythecat Cub's aggressive enough, and at the moment I still need 6 more playables, so taking some cards that I'm excited to play rather than I'm like, oh, I guess I can play this is a little... feels good. Definitely missing some aggressive cards. Broadside, Gut. Could make good use of those. Not overly populated with 3s. I feel like a lot of the time, I've commented on this before, the red-white aggro decks, like your Boros aggro stuff, ends up with like a lot of 3 drops. Or you can also end up with a lot of 1 drops, which I do have in the spell category. But like no 3 drop spells here, and I only have 3. Well, I guess even 4th am I considering that. Speak of the Taiga. At least Spellbinder's great. Speaking of good 3s, Once Upon a Time is great. There's some great blue cards here. Fatal Push is a good card. Overlord's a great card, but I'm just going to take this Taiga. It's a card I kind of wanted. I don't think that you should pass the cards that you want when you ask for them and the game provides them. Unless there's if there's a Gut or a Broadside here, I think I might take that over it. I just have enough synergy, but take the Taiga. Really would like to see another fetch land. Love to see a Strip Mine too, that would be cool. Pest Infestation. I am going to take Wooded Foothills over Pest Infestation. I just think it makes Run 6 such a good value card, and Pest Infestation does not feel like the... It's a very solid card. Don't get me wrong, take this card highly. People don't take it highly enough. I think it's on the same tier as Noble Hierarch here, which are both like 1 step down from Romand. But take this card highly, but don't sleep on making your deck work. That is such a late Orcish Bowmasters that I cannot support at all. And that's a Polluted Delta that does nothing for me. Ah, that sucks. I really would love that to be a fetch land I could use. But I can't. I mean, I guess it can grab Spar. It's just, I also don't want to be recurring with Renin 6, really. I could just snag this Bowmaster. I mean, so it's Bowmasters or Oliphant. Oliphant is good for my deck. It is perfectly reasonable for my deck. I don't have any reanimation card. Like, it's not absurd, though. And Bowmasters, if I could, like, wheel a couple, like, black cards, like 2 black duels that can get fetched, I could play, and I would play and be happy. I'm going to take Bowmasters. I just feel like that card could work out in this deck. It probably won't. I'm probably just not going to play that, but... And now I'm going to take Lotus Petal. It's so, like, again, it's fast mana. It accelerates. I've got decent stuff to be doing off of it. Take it, yeah. Don't take it and don't complain. Boseiju, Elspeth, Knight Errant, I think is actually how I should be saying that. Or just take Sunbillow Verge. I do like an Elspeth. I've got a good amount of white fixing. It's pretty solid. It's not absurd in this deck. Boseiju is also incredibly good, but I don't really want to be running non-forest green sources. Besides, of course, the 2 that I already have. I'll take Sunbillow Verge. I just don't think Elspeth is absurd enough. Okay, so now there's take Lush Portico, which is obviously great. Take Witch Enchanter, or take Blood Crypt. And I have 3 black sources. If I get 1 more, I'd feel really good about playing this. Bowmasters? Sure. Yeah, let's take Blood Crypt. Gix Probe, Arwen. I would play Arwen. I do really like a Gix Probe, but I'm going to take Arwen. I think I need some more creatures, like, just ability to kill my opponent. Oh, free Badlands? Sure. Is that actually what I want? Yes, because if that's wooded, get it. So this is 4 red sources. Sorry, 4 black sources. If I play a swamp, that's 6 black sources. Sure. I can even take Fatal Push now. This is absurd. Why is Memory Lapse and Once Upon a Time still in this pack? Memory Lapse is one of... I guess blue is wide open, apparently. I do kind of like Once Upon a Time because I'm kind of low on creatures. Yeah, I think I need to do that. And there's a Braid. What is this? This is 12, 13 lands, 6 lands, and 19. So I even need to bring in 2 playables. I am going to play this Bowmasters now. It makes Terra Thunder a lot better. Didn't find a Stripper or Waste for this Ren 6, which is sad. Oh, free Overgrown Tomb? Wow, okay. Yeah, these Bowmasters just became so free. Should have taken that Thoughtseize. I actually think Savannah, at the moment, was such a good choice, number 1. And then number 2, it's also just worked out a lot better. Ooh, I could play Blood Tithe. I don't really want to. So this is... I want to play 16 lands in this deck. Not 15 plus eagles, 16 plus eagles. So it's really a 17 lander. 8. Okay, so we need 2 more lands. So we need 2 more playables. Probably going to play Burst Lightning. Definitely going to play Burst Lightning. And then start playing Knight of the Reliquary. I don't have a lot of great... Like, I don't have any other utility lands other than Caracas. If I picked up that Talon Gates, I would have another one. Blood Tithe is decent, but it's not really what I want in this deck. I'll run Knight of the Reliquary and then add basic lands. Add those 2. What are my green sources looking like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of want to run a forest just for making Fabled Passage green. Do I want to cut Sunbillowed? What's my red sources looking like with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red, 10 red, 11 red, 12 red. Ooh, do I have a white red land? I don't think I do. So 11 red. 11 red feels solid. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, green's great. White is pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, white's also decent enough. I don't think I need Sunbillow in. I'd rather run a green. And then what's my black sources looking like for this one Bowmasters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 with the Lotus Petal. Kind of 7 with the Pentad Prism. Eagles does not get. Oh, maybe that was a reason to run. No, because. No, maybe it was a reason to get Scrubland so Eagles could get black. Because I already had Blood Crypt at that moment, so maybe that's a mess up. But we'll find out in our games, I guess. See you in match 1. We have a match 1. We're on the play for it. Oh, this hand is not keepable, but it's so good. Like, it's not, like, it's just Mother Runes and Swords off of 1 planes. We're against Winky Wink. Also gross, but I guess I will keep this and put back General Ferris Rockruck. Yeah, I think I need to do that. What we're going to do here, play out a tapped Overgrown Tomb, play out a Lotus Petal. And depending on what we do, I'm really hoping I don't have to use Lotus Petal to Mana Tithe. There are worlds where I would do that. There can be insane plays in the game of Magic the Gathering. Ugh, Mother of Runes. Okay. Yep, that's a card. Okay. Horizon Canopy. The question here is, do I want a 4th Eorlingas for 1? And I actually think I do. So this immediately introduces the Monarchy on my side. To take it back, they either have to have a Haster or a or Swing with Mother Runes, which you usually never want to do. It starts drawing me towards red, which is what I... Yep, there we go. So I can Robber the Rich. Robber plus another Trampler. Well, sorry. Trampler plus Robber allows me to pretty effectively maintain the Monarchy, because Mother of Runes, although it can perfectly block something, still gets trampled over. Caracas is generally really good against decks like mine. It's actually not that good against my deck, so it's not the worst thing to see. It's also getting to see a little bit of League versus Pod action where they have a Caracas. They are Swing with Mother Runes. Okay, that's pretty crazy. I feel like you usually would never do that. Like, this just opens you up to a Lightning Bolt or something here. I guess maybe they thought as they have a removal spell for my Knight. So they're like, oh, I'll steal the Monarchy and then Okay, they just have a Descendant of Storms. Okay, that's fine. They get to draw a card. Go to my turn. Go here. Ooh. Gonna fetch. Get a Yeah, get a Tiger. I have a black source. And then I'm going to go red, black, robber, hold up Mana Tithe. Next turn I'll go Screaming Nemesis, hold up Mana Tithe, but I think Mana Tithe in this matchup does a decent amount, honestly. That's attack. If I had a swords or something, I'd love the swords' mother. While it is tapped. Double swing. We're going to be trading back and forth the Monarchy right now, but that feels okay. Oh, Ether Teferi. Cool beans. Removal spell on the Human Knight. Block Robber. I will Mana Tithe that. Hit them for 2 or 4. I'm guessing hit them for 4. Yep. Take the Monarchy. I actually... Oh, Galvanic Discharge is an interesting draw. I don't have a ton of red at the moment, which is a little bit of a problem, but they're going to take it back with Descendant. So, the way Robber of the Rich works means that I can cast this next turn. I don't have... Oh, I guess if I drew a Mox off the top, I could swing with Robber and cast out Teferi. Which is part of the reason Robber is... What the fuck? Okay, that feels insane to me. Attack with Mother there seems crazy. Why are we not attacking with Descendant of Storms? Can you cast it? You can cast it. I do really want to hold up my removal. So what I could do here... No, that doesn't make sense. Move to combat and attack. See what I hit. Cast... Spend mana as a mana of any color. Okay. What do we hit? Oh, Thraben Inspector. They gotta have a removal spell or something here. Just the way they did this makes no sense if that's not what they're doing. Okay. Okay, they have removal spell. They did this correctly now. They should have, yeah, done this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I do get to kill... Mom. So I'm going to cast Thraben Inspector. Oh, I have to use different mana. Make that. I am going to just kill Mother Runes here. The question is, how do I want to do it? I actually do want to Galvanic Discharge it, I feel. And then I want to map token. Just pay 1. It kills it. Map token. No, I kind of want to draw an Orcish Bowmasters. Let's do that. Nope. 3/4 Thraben Inspector. I mean, I haven't seen red out of them. They could just be in this Aureus deck. They get another turn of the Monarchy, which is a little unfortunate. With Screaming Nemesis next turn, or a Braid Bowmasters, I can deal with most stuff they're going to do. Like, get through their line. And Screaming Nemesis just becomes such a pain in the ass to deal with while fighting over the Monarchy. Introducing the Monarchy that early was an interesting decision, especially when they could fight and take it back. Them sacrificing their Mother of Runes, too, was a little bit wild. Okay, they just make a blocker. That is chill with me. They've seen Orcish Bowmasters. So they know I can just kill that and get the Monarchy. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We've got Force of Will or something. That's an intriguing thing. They can't even have, like, Days plus Force, too, though, because they don't have an island in play. Let's make our attacks. I guess they could Solitude me here. That seems wild, right? Get the Monarchy, hold up a Braid, or drawing an additional card off this Clue. And yeah, now we're just in a great spot, I feel. It's two more lands before they turn on Celestial Colonnade. I get to throw out a Screaming Nemesis next turn. Oh, Mox Sapphire. Okay, nope. Celestial Colonnade's on right now. I mean, if that's what they do, and they could do that and then jump it. That's scary as fuck. Nope, just making a 1/1. By jump it, I mean pump it with Elspeth. It obviously already has flying. Because that puts me in a very precarious position. I don't know what I want to do here at their end of turn. I don't know if I want to try to Abrade and force them to use mana and then Screaming Nemesis. That feels solid. It is a shame that Elspeth gets to be big as fuck, though. So they animate Colonnade, they block Thraben Inspector. They take 5, go to 6. And then I think I just need a Clue, actually. I think I just need the mana. Not the mana, need the cards. Ooh, Oust, okay. That is a good one. Land? No. Wrenn in 6, though, is kind of like drawing a land. Unless it gets countered. In which case I still have Oust up, I guess? Sure. We'll try to cast Wrenn in 6. Have my land drop. Oh, okay. Question is, do I get a land and then Screaming Nemesis? Or do I just shoot the soldier right now? I want to land Screaming Nemesis. I really feel like their plan is Celestial Colonnading, and I think my answer to that becomes a lot better when I get to, what's it called? We'll get a regular mountain. I guess this means I'm pretty low on basics if I get pathed again. But I'm not insanely worried about it. Cast a Screaming Nemesis. I'm just gonna attack them with the Screaming Nemesis. I was talking about this whole grand plan of like doing my whole board and stuff, but what I'm gonna do here is, if they block this at all, I'm gonna shoot them via Screaming Nemesis in the face, and then they can't gain life, and then I've got some very scary pressure off of that. Okay, we are animating Celestial Colonnade. Yep. Really, and we're making that block? I guess their thought process here is I can either shoot the Colonnade and kill it, which is actually probably correct. I guess I can't shoot them. Shoot the Colonnade, kill it. They get to jump this, kill, run in 6, or take the Monarchy back, and then I get to, like, oust it. Yeah, I think I need to kill the Colonnade. Colonnade dies. I get to draw another card off the Monarchy. We have swords up now. I do really need another white source. So, run in 6 living to be able to go get Savannah off this Foothills would be sick. Because he thought to me, Arwen and hold up swords Arwen, or like swords oust stuff. Oh, Arwen's really bad into this board. I didn't even think about Caracas. So yeah, definitely. I mean, they Caracas the Arwen. I activate Arwen in response. Pump a thing, give it a lifelink counter. Replay Arwen. I mean, it's just like 4 mana, put a 1/1 counter on something and give it lifelink forever. That isn't the worst. Depends on what they do with Elspeth. Like, a lot comes down to what they do with Elspeth, what they have in hand. Obviously. Guys, the game of Magic Gathering will be determined by the cards that are in both players' hands. A sudden fall here would be kind of devastating, but it wouldn't even be the most devastating with running 6 here. Ooh, Intrepid Adversary pumped to 1 billion. 0 Elspeth, and then hit me for what? Like, paying it once, twice. Hit me for 6? Yeah, that's scary. Don't get me wrong. That is frightening. So yeah, it becomes a 5-3, but that just dies to a Braid right now. Yeah, and they're going to hit me for 6, or maybe hit run 6 for 6, depending. Run 6 would have died anyway to this, so I'm not... Okay, it is hitting my face. Cool. I get the Monarchy here. That's good. Like, this is a play that is impactful, but I do not think it is at all game winning. We're just going to shoot Elspeth for 1. Yeah, I mean, shooting them for 1 is also pretty good here. I'm not sure how I wanted to how I should have run that. So what I think I'm going to do is go... God, getting another white is really good, but okay, I go like that. I have swords. I go Braid, shoot, and then I have swords up for their thing. I get to... I don't get to kill Elspeth then. We're definitely doing this. We're definitely dealing 3 damage to Intrepid Adversary. That's 100% happening. There's no world where that's not the correct move there. And then I am just going to shoot the soldier. Yes, I agree with my own decision making here. Attacks. Yeah, we're just going to send 6 at their face. Hold up swords. Become the Monarch. And we have... Now we have draws that just kind of kill them. Yeah, no, I like my play here. Even if they have a haste creature that they get to Elspeth jump, they need to have haste creature plus counterspell. Which, I mean, it's not... No, that's not possible in white, I don't think. I don't think there's any creatures with haste in white at the moment. I don't think I'm wrong. I can't think of any. And even then, I have swords. So they'd have to have the counterspell. I feel pretty good about my position here. Pretty decent about it. Make a 1-1, okay. I am just going to run in 6, kill that. I'm not going to waste a swords on it. If they kill run in 6, I'm still probably not going to waste a swords on it. I don't know, I'll see. If they kill run in 6, I might. Because they go to 6, and I still have 6 on board. Yeah, that could happen. They've got so many cards in hand, it's great. We've both drawn a bajillion cards with the Monarchy this game. And... Oh, that's a pretty big play. Yeah, don't think that that's bad at all. Especially because I should have gotten that Badlands earlier. Over the mountain. I knew it. I knew I should have. Okay. And Fabled Passage does zip now. And my 2 cards in hand are legendaries. So I could eat this Horizon Canopy. I still have a what? Yeah, I think I need to. Because I can draw a card off running 6-2 if need be. Orcish Lumberjack is not the move. I have lethal. I guess we'll do it in this order. I still don't have a... What's it called? Island. Does this happen? And then I shoot them for the last life. Boom. That's why we go face. I guess I should have, instead of shooting Elspeth, should have just gone face. What are we going to draw? Commercial District, Mother. Okay, nothing good was coming. Not a Terra Sunder matchup. Not a Blood Tithe Harvester matchup. Send it. Send it. And we'll remember that, yeah, we have so few basics in deck that unless we're facing a Wasteland or something, we should be grabbing non-basics when we can. Because, especially just for Fabled Passage, that doing nothing is super bad. Because if I want to recur that 2 times to make my land drops, like, I need to not get my basics. So, we'll remember that for next time. But yeah, the deck worked, I think. Did its thing. Interacted. Cast Mana Tithe, cast Swords. Did never cast Oust. Cast a Burst Lightning on face. Cast a Galvanic Discharge on my mom. Bowmasters is a great card. Streaming Nemesis is a great card. Traded with a 4-4. 3 mana haste that trades with a 4-4. Oh, man, what is with these hands when I just have one land? I guess I only have 15 lands in deck, but like, one land, no Moxen, no nothing. This is a keep. Put back Overgrown Tomb. Yep. They get to be in the play. We'll see what happens here. Celestial Colonnade. I don't super need a land here, so I think I'm going to Overgrown Tomb. I mean, Once Upon a Time pre-draw. Sure. Yes. I don't know what the actual, like, realities of how you do that are. Oh, Bloodbraid Challenger. That's sick. Wish that wasn't revealed, honestly. Draw Fabled. Let's go. Yeah, let's play Caracas. Cast a Mox Ruby. And I'm actually going to do it this way. Or I could... Yeah, no, I want to do it this way. This feels better. I could Pentad Prison there to just try to push aggro, but I think hemorrhaging on them on mana a little bit feels a little better there. Ooh, Thraben Inspector. Cool. That's like the sort of thing I want to see them doing instead of holding up blue. Feels weird to tap that source for that. Okay. What we're going to do here is I'm going to fetch. I'm going to get Taiga. Yes, I'm going to go Taiga. We're going to go green, red, Pentad Prism for a green and a red. And then I'm going to cast out Mother of Runes. Cool. And then I'm not going to F6 because if they had Dak Faden by some insanity, they could steal Pentad Prism. Or if they have, oh man, what's its name? Thieving Skydiver. I've been got by those cards enough that it feels so bad when you're like, oh, I'm gonna pass the turn, and then they get you with it. They're just like, oh, okay, they're gonna hit Pentad Prism here, or maybe Mom, but probably, oh, they're gonna hit Mom. Okay, that's yeah, they've planted a flag of what they care about. I mean, getting to cast Bloodbraid Challenge next turn is going to rule. I mean, if I got Force of Will, that would really suck. Obviously. But we'll play Horizon Canopy. Green. I'm going to take the damage here just to maintain a Pentad Prism counter. Bloodbraid Challenger. Cascade. What do we hit? Knight of the Reliquary. Do not hate Knight of the Reliquary with a Fabled Passage in hand and a Verdant Bin. Get a free 3/3. Get a 4/3 that starts sending. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is going to be an interesting game to play through. I probably will end up cashing this Horizon Canopy in for a land at some point. But I'm just hoping to put a lot of pressure on with this Knight and this Bloodbraid Challenger, is sort of my thought. Just need to start cracking in. Mom would have been good to evade some removal, but that's probably not going to happen at this point. Well, obviously not. Oh, True Name? That's brutal, dude. Brutal. Do I have anything that deals with the True Name? I do not know. Okay, I'm Mana Tithe now, though. That's not nothing. So what we'll do is we'll sack this. We're gonna go get a green. I've already got 2 green. I've got 2 red, 2 white. Yeah, we'll get a green. I can crack Canopy if they kill. Yeah. So we'll crack Canopy. Get a Blood Crypt. Send it. They block the Blood Raid with the True Name. Right? Yeah, they block the Blood Raid with the True Name. And then they probably let the Knight through. Or maybe they jump with the Thraben. And they get to start just walling me off, which is unfortunate. But then I get to flash back. I get to escape Bloodbraid next turn. Yep. So, oh, they just take the 5. Cool. I like them just taking the 5 here. And then, unless they can eat my graveyard this turn, I get to escape Bloodbraid, which feels good. And Azorius doesn't have the most ways to eat graveyard. And I doubt they brought in anything from sideboard that eats graveyard. I didn't show a lot of interaction besides Ren 6. Fudge. That's pretty brutal. Okay, that swinging is not bad, though. What? Okay, this feels like a very suboptimal play. I feel like you definitely leave True Name back as a blocker. You haven't even been blocking with Skyclave. Okay. I guess it gets to be huge now, though. I take 7 a turn, basically. I could also Mana Tithe it to prevent the equip this turn, but I just feel like that's not as big of a deal. I actually want to leave up Mana Tithe. Okay, so the real question is, do I want to swing with Knight first, or do I want a Bloodbraid Challenger first? I actually think I want to swing with Knight first. Just swinging for 5 feels really solid here. So it's going to shrink to a point where it could get killed by Jite. Swing for 5. Gets chomped here. Yep, that feels reasonable. So yeah, let's go. You don't know, we're gonna do it this way. Oh, it only exiles 3? Whoa, this card's busted. I thought I exiled 5. Okay, definitely should have done that pre-combat. That's, my mistake. Cast without paying its mana cost. I would like to shoot my opponent for 6. Yeah, I could have won the game. Kind of. Not actually, but kind of. So they would have had to block with Skyclave here, pretty much, or I would have shot them with Burst Lightning. Yeah. Well, live and learn. Live and learn. My bad. My bad. I thought it was 5 cards. Exile 3. This card's crazy. It's just so good. Jeez. So True Name swings. Basically, they're sitting at 1 HP currently with this Burst Lightning. We see a Path Exile on Bloodbraid. Would not be shocked. Ooh, a Descendant of Storms. Okay, just playing out blockers. I'm shocked we didn't see a Clue token cracked pre that. Okay, Glimmer Lens. Yeah, more blockers. Oofa. Okay. Yeah, just another swing with the True Name. Gotcha. I gotcha. I see it. Cool. Yeah, they're just planning to kill me with this. I mean, it's sick. I don't think I have anything that can kill that in my whole deck. I guess I can check. And... So draws will be good. 4th. Screaming Nemesis. Fire Blast. With Knight. So Knight also can generate a mana. So, okay, we do get 2 counters on that. Cool. So basically I need something that can do 1 to face here as a draw, not a land. Swords to Plowshares is really not it, dude. Oh, that's really, really not it. Okay, they can shrink something by 2. I kill. They take 4. I die. Fuck me. Why can't one of these be legendary, dude? I guess what I can do here... I've got Fire Blast in deck. Fire Blast does 4, which is not enough to kill them. Can't target that. They gain life off the swords. I guess I could... If I swords my own thing, I go up to 9. So So I guess what I do here is swing with blood. Well, I can go up to more if I tap Knight and sack a force, which lets me deck thin, and then eat it. I got another attack in with Blood Braid. So we'll move to combat. Attacks. I need to block Blood Braid or they die. So I sent... Okay, I'm going to do some math here. I sent with both. They block. They've got 2 attackers. That's a total of 7, 8, 9 damage, which kills me. I send with 1. They block. I get to block the biggest thing, which would be Descendant. They swing with GTA, they pump with GTA, I block that. Sack a thing, grows to 5. Swords it, live at 1. And then I have a Bloodbraid Challenger attack? Yeah, I guess this is it. And so if they just let this through, they die. Oh, they're blocking with Descendant. Okay. That's weird to me. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna try this line. It's the only way I get to live and possibly kill them. Classic swords your own creature to gain life. Very optimal strategy. Okay, just attacking with that. Okay. So it goes up to 7. Cool. Boom. Pump it again. No, not pumping it again. Okay. We'll move to blocks. No blockers. Move to instance activate ability step. Tap this. Sack the forest. Get a land. Go get commercial district. Yeah, see? There's strats to this. Surveil 1. Put General Ferris Rockrick directly into bin. Cast Swords to Plowshares on my own creature. And go up to a bunch of life. And then lose the fucking game still. Oh, this is unfortunate. I guess, I may have just fucked up. So if I draw Wrenn and 6 now, I can't win. Because that was my only way to win off Wrenn and 6. Okay, yeah, you hit me for 7, but I'm going to gain up to 10. I would have lived at 1 even if you swung with the whole crew. And swing with the whole crew would have left you dead to a Bloodbraid Challenger. Yeah, because you can't Celestial Colonnade here. What are we doing? Drawing a card. Sick. Ooh, we're doing something else. Casting a Copter. Okay, Copter cast. Come on. Fire Blast off the top. Fire Blast off the top. That's not Fire Blast off the top, dude. Dude, that's not Fire Blast. Shit. We'll play a Mountain. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack here, see if they trade it for some reason. If they do, that's great. Nope, not trading it. We're gonna Burst Lightning our own creature. I guess the other line I could have taken is Burst Lightning this Skyclave in case I got to No, but if I drew Fire Blast, I win anyway off the Burst Lightning. We'll shoot our own creature, so then I can go 5 mana, Cascade into... I mean, there's nothing that gets me there, right? Fire Blast isn't enough. And I can't even hit Fire Blast because it's too much mana. So I'm just wasting everybody's time here. Right? Including my own. Cool. Yes, I am just throwing. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, why it took me so long, and why I'm an idiot. I don't know. But we're gonna run it back. We're gonna get game 3. It's okay. It's okay. There was a lot of tanking for no payoff. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Finally, a keepable hand. We will keep this. I like this hand. Turn 1 commercial. I mean, once upon a time, and do probably turn 1 commercial. Fire Blast as a finisher is nice. Once upon a time, hopefully into a good Magic card. They mulliganed. They mulliganed, everybody. They did it. Yeah, I mean, that was the power of True Name. I talked about True Name coming back in. That card was out for a while. It came in with the newest iteration. It's great. Play True Name. It just, again, it just won a game there. It's just like, I can just kill you faster than you can kill me. Right? So, dare to play True Name. Do not be sleeping on how good that card is. We're going to definitely take Bloodbraid Challenger. This card is so good, especially in a deck that just doesn't have, like, Copperline. I've got one. I know I've got enough lands. Put on my bin. It also fuels a later Bloodbraid Challenger refire. Yeah, I missed on Questing Beast. I missed on that Raptor. Like, I didn't have as much stuff. So, ooh, interesting. I'm going to play Badlands here because I'd like to not just take 2 randomly. Black, red, Pentad Prism for 2. Done. Get the stuff. And then next turn is just cast a Bloodbraid Challenger is going to be my plan. Hit a Fiery Confluence again. Good thing for 6. They have 10 damage and burn damage this game. Caracas made an appearance a lot. I thought the card would not be very good against me. Turns out in a low creature count deck where you have a couple legends, the card matters. Ooh, Copter. Just, nope, not going to smack me for 1. Interesting. Oh, going to crew it? It does not matter. I'm going to shock in a Blood Crypt. Nope. We'll know it. Sure. Green, red. Boom. Boom. Bloodbraid Challenger. Cascade. Hit Wrenn and 6. Interesting. Actually a reason to play the Verdant there, I guess. Before I do any of the Wrenn 6, we're going to move to attacks. Swing for 4. Wrenn 6. Yeah, it's going to uptick here. Just so it also gets to live against this Copter. Oh, we're going to block with Copter. Oh, that's kind of awesome. You get to loot. So, next turn what I'm going to do... It's okay. A little bit of a shame I didn't like go get Savannah or something. I wasn't, I guess, thinking in the best of terms. Okay, trade here. I almost don't want to return Copperline. I should, though. I am going to need 5 mana. But I can just return Verdant, and it's just not that... Yeah, I don't know. This feels wacky. I never got anything to, like, throw or sack Pentad Prism to, which is a little bit of a shame. Would have liked that, but nah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? 3 fairy. Oh, Enduring Innocence. Very good Magic card. Going to kill it with a Wrenn and 6, though. It does get to come back, sadly. Bowmasters with it in play, though, is quite good for me. So I do really want to hold up Mana Tithe here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Verdant. We're going to sack Verdant. We're going to go get Savannah. We're going to shoot Enduring Innocence. It comes back. And we're just going to pass. I like Bowmasters and Savannah as stuff I hold up here. Not... Yes, Savannah. The instant. No, Mana Tithe. Bowmasters and Mana Tithe. Really had a lot of black fixing right at the end there, so... Really could have run some more black cards, but I guess it just wasn't important enough. I mean, just equipping GT. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I have a tough choice here, which is I could just sack 2 lands to Fire Blast this guy, which I kind of want to. So we're going to go bump. Bump. Well, no, we'll make a red just to pretend. Sack those 2. That needs to happen, or I fucking lose to this GT. Lose to GT. They pass. I'm going to Clash into Bowmasters. Shoot them for 1. Still have up a Mana Tithe. Pass. Going to return Badlands to my hand. Gonna play out Copperline Gorge and then hit them for 2. Neither of the Reliquaries are really aggressive play here. They don't have haste cards. Yeah, actually, we're gonna get aggressive. It's a 4/4 at the moment that can become bigger in a moment's notice. I can just return Verdant next turn and sack it. Like, there's no reason to mess about here. Let's play out the card that's gonna beat our opponent to death. The static buff this guy gets is just so big. White of the Reliquary was an interesting twist on this card. I thought that card was going to be a little better than it was. Obviously, as a lands player, I was excited, but despite having its mana cost reduced, it is still slow. And not being in white and in like a mom deck. So, if you don't know Legacy if you don't follow Legacy super well or super closely, you might not know about Maverick. One of the least played, most interesting decks in Legacy. It is a sometimes Selesnya, sometimes Abzan, sometimes other things. Toolbox deck. Ooh, we are winds of abandoning that guy. That's fine with me. Sets me up to escape a Bloodbraid Challenger next turn. Yeah, okay. That's looking to do waste locking people. Get like collector roofs, those sorts of things, and it traditionally ran like Mom and Knight of the Reliquary. So you'd have like your Mom on turn 1 to protect your stuff, and then you would go into Knight of the Reliquary and do shenanigans. Ooh, so we're gonna play Badlands. We're gonna escape this, paying a bunch of the manas. And eating Once Upon a Time, Blood Crypt, Fire Blast. Leaving Verdant. Cascade. What do we hit? Oust. Don't really want to oust anything, honestly, so we're going to not. Just going to get a haster. We're going to make attacks. Hit for 6. We're getting low on time. I've been dirtling a lot this match, to be fair. And we are going to get back this Verdant. And pass. Ooh, we're doing a thing. Oh, cycling a Triumph. Watch it, cycling a Triumph. It's Brazen Borrower. It's not cycling a Triumph. Oh, and they get to GT it? I didn't leave up mana? That's pretty awesome, honestly. Equip that, then get to kill the Orcish Army and the Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, this game just got very real. Lock in. If it was a 2-1, by the way, we would have just killed it instantly on the spot. Which I think is very, very, very funny. It being a 3-1 became even more relevant than just its stat block. Is it hitting run in 6? It is hitting run in 6. Okay, that's intriguing. So what I'm going to do here, they put 2 counters on it. They need to save them to pump. I am going to shoot it with run in 6. That is absolutely the correct call. Okay, oh, whoa, we're just picking stuff off immediately. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot it with run in 6. Well, and then when they go to pump it, I'm going to galvanic discharge it. Spending 1. Does not get any bigger. We're going to play Horizon Canopy. We're going to Badlands sack it. Draw another land. Okay, cool. And we will ascend. And F2. Oh, shit. Removal spell. Cool. Yes, I do. I miss. Cool. Yeah, I am going to actually have a little bit of a hard time killing them in my time. I'm not insanely worried about it, but I'm a little worried about it. Oh, God. I did flood insanely, which is a little bit crazy. Not gonna lie. Mom, and let me equip the Descendant. I just fucking lose here. God, am I really gonna lose this game after having such a good presence? Fiery Confluence would be a good-ass draw right now. It's an Abrade. We're going to destroy target artifact. Red. We're going to play this. We're going to fetch. Just a deck thin. We're going to get Taiga. We're going to attack. We're going to swing for 1. They get to draw a card every turn off the Descendant, even if they don't do anything else. Which is super rough. Yeah, Jite, very good against me. Oh, I am in the wrong sort of passing turn. A 5 fairy here would be devastatingly bad. So I definitely need to keep up this mana tithe. Yep. Okay, I'm going to F6 through this. I wish there was like a pass unless they cast a spell or something, right? Instead of pass until response. But, I mean, adding all sorts of little tiny weird interactions would be frustrating. I understand. Definitely make the 1/1. There's no reason in hell you should ever not make the 1/1. What are we doing? What? You get to draw a card, dude. Oh, shit. Okay. Eagles. Cast. This card actually existing is relevant. Let's attack. I am going to send. I'm sending into a Mother of Runes. I understand that this is a foolish thing, but if they actually think that that's a good call, I'm going to have... Oh my god, they're actually blocking. Okay, well, fuck. I thought my opponent would be smarter, but they are not. So that's my bad. That's on me. That's a mistake I have made. Whoops. I thought I could get in for 2 damage there. That's actually going to be relevant. I mean, maybe they just took the calculated risk. But it feels like the upside to... Oh my god, they drew 5 fairy, and I get to mana tithe it. Okay. Oh, they drew Jack Rabbit. I'm wrong. We have 6. They don't get to pump Descendant or draw with Descendant. Do they even swing? They should. Yep. I am winning on life at the moment, which is a good thing. Okay. I'm gonna block Mom. Huh? I can't tell if my opponent's just, like, panic doing nonsense. Or, I don't understand that play at all. I mean, so they should have drawn off Descendant when they first did that, number 1. Oh, I guess it has worked out semi-favorably for them. Oh, is it 5 fairy time? Oh, it's their own eagles. Okay. Yeah, that's really not bad. Fuck. If I lose to this person, I'm going to be very upset because that play was ridiculous. That was just made. That was a ridiculous play. That should not have happened, and I do not understand the thought process behind. I'm going to just flood this entire game. I have seen 90% of the lands in my deck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 4 lands in my deck at the moment of 16 cards. Okay. I have draws that kill my opponent next turn. I mean, you can say they have a removal spell here, I die. Okay, cool, they don't. They've played out their land. So they should go wide here to draw a card to see if they can draw a removal spell. I don't think that's going to happen. If they suddenly do that, I'm going to be like, okay, cool. I don't know why I'm not just F6'd. Why are we not swinging with Eagles to the north? Why are we not swinging with Eagles to the north? Why are we not swinging with Eagles to the north? Why are we not swinging with... Okay. Are we going wide? We got to be going wide here, right? To also draw. There's so many reasons to go wide. Cool. Yes, we are. Good. It's not good. I would like them to have not done that, but I am now going to block. It now makes sense to block. I have so many draws that just win. Please. Oh, is it 5 fairy? It's Elspeth Knight around. Okay, that's actually not backbreaking. It's okay. It's okay. My draws that win me the game still win me the game. Come on. I guess that is something. It's an... they have a Caracas, so I do have to be careful about colors here. But what I get to do is I get to attack them. They're going to... They have to block. I mean, they just kill me. I'm just dead. It's okay. Yep. And I do this. I pay like this. I kill that. I go to 10. Wait, do they not just kill me? They bounce it. Okay, they don't bounce it. Crazy. Oh wait, they don't just have lethal even if they bounce Elspeth. I mean, not Elspeth, Arwen. Okay, and they drew a Celestial Colonnade. Did I actually just win this game? Oh no, they do get a card draw. They get a card draw off Enduring Innocence. Okay, that's very relevant. They have 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 damage without drawing a card. So they have 8 and they draw a card, right? They 0 Elspeth. They pay the 2 to make the Endure token. That's how they should play this. They have less than a minute to kill me. They jump that. That's fine. Again, this is currently 8. And they should descend into storms, go wide to draw the extra card. Yep. I'm just F6. I have no plays here. Are they going wide? We're going... Okay, we're going... What did they even do? I think they decline. Okay, I win. Sick. I mean, I'll play it out just in case they have nonsense. Oh, I need to get green. No, they don't have nonsense. They have 0 cards in hand. What am I doing? Let's attack face. Okay, they should have won that. For a number of reasons. That was a kind of bad match of Magic the Gathering, play-wise. So, if they keep the mom around, if they don't tap out for Jackrabbit, that one I also get. But at that point, I think it's almost worth, if I'm playing white and you've seen Mana Tithe playing around it. If they don't attack with Mother of Runes, in that one situation where they attack with Descendant Mother of Runes, I think they just win. Like, even if you're going to tap Mother of Runes, you're like, I need to tap Mother of Runes, you should just make Descendant of Storms unblockable, right? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I won it semi-fairly at the end there, once I drew the Arwen. Like, that wasn't like they misplayed around that, although they did misplay missing, like, 2 card draws off this at least. Like, they missed 1 card draw that last turn. They just decline it? Yeah, they just declined the trigger by accident. I don't know why. So, we'll go to match 2. We got match 1. I don't feel amazing about it, but hey, Magic the Gathering. We are on the draw in our match 2 against, I cannot remember. Oh wait, Eager Cadet. I forgot I can right click on it. It's Eager Cadet. I recognize the art, but I just could not remember who it was. Going to keep this. I think this hand has potential with a turn 1 Blood Crypt into a commercial district 2. Also maybe, sorry, Blood Crypt, Orcish Lumberjack, turn 1. Normally I would commercial district onto 1. Ooh, we get cracking it. Ooh, we're cracking the Vista. Getting an island, casting a Ponder. Good Magic card. Oh, they did mulligan. Just a 6 though. Okay. Which tracks as to why they are at 5 cards. I am gonna draw yep. Once Upon a Time. Let's cast it. Yeah. Let's just go for it. Ooh, the General. Get the Savannah. Yeah, that's all my colors. Cool, we will do that. Now I'm a little more inclined to just commercial district first. No, I really do want a Blood Crypt. And then Orcish Lumberjack. I don't know if I'll crack it on 2, but there's plenty of draws where I'd want to, especially with this Wooded Foothills now. Where I could do some stuff that feels decently potent. Off that. Shock it in. Okay, and then probably a removal spell here. Lumberjacks. Oh, Deep Cavern Bat. Never mind. Yeah, this is fine. I don't have anything in my hand that's too crucial. I mean, obviously taking the Knight makes the Rock Wreck a lot worse. Taking the Rock Wreck makes the Knight a bit worse. And then Nemesis is just a powerful Magic card. So, takes the Rock Wreck. Known card. Fair enough. Let's see what I can draw. Okay, it's just a Badlands. Ugh. Kind of want commercial district to see what I hit and determine my plays based on that. Pentat Prism. We're going to graveyard that. I think I'm just going to go for a Screaming Nemesis right now. Let's add red, 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 Screaming Nemesis. Start killing people. The next turn I can swing for 4. They know about this Fire Blast, which makes it a little less terrifying. Yeah, Screaming Nemesis is a hard one to block. I mean, I already discussed this, but hard card to deal with. Might just crap. Not what I meant to say. Might just crack a map token on the Deep Cavern, but they did not. Holding up some sort of magical spell in this game of Magic the Gathering. We are just going to swing with both of these, honestly. They might trade off with the Orcish Lumberjack. I would assume they do. Yeah, that's fine. Got its value. And then here I will Wooded Foothills for a Savannah. Or something else, and I'll also Eagles in the North on their turn. And then we can Knight of the Reliquary as a 4/4. Or if I draw a removal spell, just shoot the Deep Cavern. Ooh, what are we playing? Okay, Overlord. That feels interesting. I feel like I almost want to just wait a turn to get it for free. Okay, they get an Enduring Curiosity. That's pretty potent. Card is quite good. We go up to 12. We go to 9, 8. Okay. Yeah, Deep Cavern Bat's doing its job. It just disrupting me a little bit and gain on its life. So we're gonna fetch. Go get. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Taiga, and then I'm gonna get a Savannah off this Eagles. Plain cycle this Eagles. Plain cycle this Eagles for Savannah. Remove the counter. Go to my turn. Ooh, okay, we get to go Savannah. Mox Ruby. Badlands is still an unknown card, so this could be anything in there. In their world. We could go green, white, red. We'll do this post-combat. They know what it is now because of various things, but we will swing with a Screaming Nemesis. Blam. Now we will Knight of the Reliquary. A counterspell here would be rough, and I would expect it based on what I've seen of their deck. Yeah. Oh, miscalc. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it happens. No. So, yeah. So they're gonna get to Enduring Curiosity with a swing of Deep Cavern Bats. I'd probably map onto Deep Cavern Bats pre-attack here. Yep. They hit a land. It's a lot better for me for them to hit a land here, honestly, rather than being like gain 2. Enduring Curiosity's good. I'm actually in a position right now where I might Fire Blast this Deep Cavern Bats, which feels rough, but float a red. We're basically mind collapsing right now, which kind of blows, but play around the days by floating the mana. Go like this. Draw. That's actually... I mean, it's not perfect because I don't have the mana for it at the moment. Womp womp. But it's a very interesting draw with this general. Oh, we are going to block. Okay. That's decent. They get to do that, and then I get to shoot them for 4, and they can no longer gain life, which is kind of awesome. I might get dazed here. Nope. Okay, yeah, no life gain on their end, and I've got a general. They got no creatures in play to draw this Enduring. They have an Ancestral Recall. That's a good one. It's a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. I think Scale of Cards might be the most powerful Magic the Gathering card ever printed. So... not bad. Not bad at all. Arwen... So there's also just casting. So getting a land to cast Arwen here is pretty huge. So I got a 4/4 here. Hexproof monocard on the general himself. Oh, we're Tidebindering the Rockerick, probably. Okay. Yep, that happens. Then we're going to move to combat. Swing for 3 at you. Got a block here. I mean, this is the deck that runs Lightning Bolt. It doesn't, but it has Burst Lightning. I could have Arwened there. Arwending didn't feel great because it's still the Rockerick still dies. Arwen loses Indestructible then. They could have removal that gets around Indestructible here. Do not get me wrong. Ooh, Intrepid Adversary is a bit rough. They only get to do it twice. So, I do really want to see a creature now, like a 3-drop creature. I do not want to draw a Bloodbraid Challenger here. That would really suck. Oh, Tamiyo as a 2/5. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I do have a couple draws that kind of just win me the game. That is absolutely not one of them. Oh, fuck. Am I going to lose from this position? That sucks. That sucks. I'm not going to play Verdant. I want them to think that I might have something in hand. So, draws that get me close to winning. They can't gain life. That's actually super relevant with the Intrepid Adversary. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, blow that right to hell. Another target creature gains indestructible. Yeah, that's just so rough. I could actually, yeah, like target something like the Witch Enchanter though, and then yeah, I just take the 2. Blam. They get to draw a card, right? And they get a Clue token here, and then they flip Tamiyo, which is definitely worth it. Yeah. You start upticking Tamiyo here, and then you can return Ancestral, or, I mean, you probably just return a removal spell first. Like Winds. Yeah. do have Badlands and deck still. Burst Lightning. It does not get there. We're going to play Verdant out now. We're going to pass. Did they just have lethal here? They just have lethal if they do this right. They should just get back wins and then kill Arwen. Killing that Mox Ruby was so relevant. Okay, nope, they didn't. They just got back Ancestral, which is great. Don't get me wrong, definitely could draw into another removal piece here. I believe they have it in their fucking Esper deck, which runs a lot of removal historically. Swords, 12, 16. I go to 15. Damn, that blows, yeah. Maybe I should have swung with Arwen. Yeah, okay. I was one land away from winning. I mean, maybe they don't swing with everything. No, they swing with everything. Cool. Yep, I lose. G. Oh, no, I will see what the Overlord mills. Okay, so... And then reveal we've got a Plains. So we know all but 9 cards of their deck. Thought Scour, Kaito. And so what did they return? To Tidebinder. Swords, Thought Scour, the Cavern, Duress, Miscalc, Wins. No more Life Ponder. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. GG's. Close first game. Let's go to game 2. I still don't really want any of these in. Yeah, let's send it. Let's send it. See what we can do. Not draw. I mean, Fiery Confluence would have been a great draw there. Fourth would have been a great draw there. Like, there's plenty of draws that got me to something sick, but did not make any of them. Definitely keeping this. Excuse me. Definitely keeping this. Mother's such a good card to lead on, especially in this type of matchup. And Caracas is balling. Could be a Tameo. Then getting to Pentad on 2, into maybe a very aggressive 4th Eorlingas on 3 for like 3 or something. I would not mind that. Okay, going to cast a removal spell on Mother of Runes here probably. Oh, going to duress me and take 4th Eorlingas probably, or maybe Pentad Prism. Definitely taking 4th though. Respect it. They knew their decision there. They were confident in it. So there's the choice of Wooded Foothills in here. It is actually decent. Puts 2 counters on. Yeah, let's just do it. I think I need to. I think I need to get the pressure on. We'll get Taiga, Green Bop, Scythe Cat Cub, and then we get to start killing them with that. It's a card that kills people. We got a Mother of Runes to deal with their nonsense. We got a Fire Blast back up. Fire blast back up. In a pinch it can kill creatures, which is what it's mostly been doing. Which is funny. Yeah, it's been... I think I've targeted 2 creatures? 3? I think only 2 creatures with it. And I have yet to go face with it. Right? Maybe that's not true. Maybe I've gone face once. I could be lying. Oh, missing... Oh, no, this is turn 2. I'm lying. Thought they were missing a 3rd land drop there. Oh. Okay, so we actually... So, sequencing thing, it doubles counters on the 2nd trigger. So we're actually going to Verdant Catacombs next turn. So let's get a couple hit itself. Go in. Blam. Red, green. Cast this out. And then next turn, hopefully, it'll go to 4, double, to go to 4 counters on it, which puts me to 6 damage with it, which is quite nice. Okay. All Ren and 6 with this. Let's play Verdant. Boom. Oh, we're removal spelling. Okay. Yeah, that's a play we make. Okay, so I could also just cast Fire Blast here, but that feels terrible. Yeah, so that happens. I think I do need a Fire Blast here. Especially because I have this run in 6 to recur some value. Let's cast run in 6. Let's fetch a commercial district. Surveil. I actually like Once Upon a Time here. Let's go to attacks. Oh, I should have run in 6 before attacks. That's my bad. Got lost in the sauce a little bit. Let's run in 6 back. Wooded Foothills. Pretty nice. We got Mother of Runes' protection up still. Basically serving as a flag bearer right now because it will absolutely protect Scythe Cat Cub. Although if they target it itself with a removal spell, yeah, I'll protect itself from it. That's how you do that. Ooh, what are we doing? Oh, Witch Enchanter's a little bit brutal. Cool. Yeah, blow it up. I'm not gonna float the mana for no reason. Let's wooded. Okay. They were like, you're gonna win here. Because what I do here is I get to go up to 3 counters and then double that to 6. So I'm swinging for 8. I have Mother of Runes as a sort of lightning rod. It's a little weird to concede there, I think, with Ancestral in deck. Because you could draw 2 removal spells and get to double hit it. But then Ren 6 is just killing you anyway, so I get it, but I think there's a reasonable means to playing that out. But we'll go to game 3. If that was the match, I definitely wouldn't concede there. I do think you should treat all games like it's the match. Some people are like, oh, you're up a match. That's not true. There are times to concede. I've talked about this before, specifically with time and round being a factor. It's less so in this case, like with our times. Like we've got so much time for game 3, but in paper, time and round can get very relevant. We are going to keep this. We're going to lead on Mother of Runes again. Did not have a land. Accidentally skipped their turn, maybe. Don't know what that was. I mean, I've done that to myself before. I'm guessing they accidentally skipped their own turn. They kept a 7 land. A 7? It can't have been I kept a 0 lander. Right? We're going to keep a Tig on top. That's great. I mean, that's kind of brutal for them. Because they don't have the ability to get ahead of my mother here. Yeah, this seems semi-rough. We're going to go boom, boom. No, actually, no, we're just going to go Screaming Nemesis. Let's just start getting damage in. And I'd rather Knight of the Reliquary resolve over Screaming Nemesis a little bit. Yeah. That's an interesting choice there. Now, Screaming Nemesis is definitely a very powerful magic card, but this deck just has so much ability to leverage fetch lands with Ren and 6 and stuff, and with Scythe Cat Cub, that being able to go get lands and stuff is a good thing. That I feel good about. A good thing that I feel good about. Very descriptive, Sebastian. Good work. Knight of the Reliquary. Leave up Galvanic. This could get countered here if they just kept a hand that was a bunch of counter spells, but it's missing that turn 1 land drop feels pretty devastating. Evoking Subtlety here. Yeah, it's a play. That's allowed to happen. I mean, if they just counter all my stuff into like a bomb. I mean, there's not many bombs that I can't deal with via this hand. I am going to bottom Knight of the Reliquary. I think I just want to draw into some other stuffs. I guess, I mean, Red and 6 or Sidecat Cub would not be a great draw here. General Ferris Rockford would actually be a pretty solid draw here. I'd be pretty happy about that. Thought Scour themselves. Okay. We hit our fourth land. What happened? I mean, they must have just accidentally hit F6. There's no other explanation, but that's, yeah, a little bit brutal. Speak of the Sidecat Cub. Son of a shoot. Actually plays really well with Arwen. Arwen puts counters on things, and then you, what's it called? And then you can double the counter that it already put on there. It only doubles, +1/+1 counters. It doesn't double, like, shield counters, or indestructible counters, or, well, oh, this does have an indestructible counter on it. Oh, right, because you remove it. This card's design is pretty sick. I really like the way Arwen Mortal Queen is made. It's just a really, really good card. And I think it actually captures the Arwen, an elf, and a mortal creature choosing to become mortal, right? So she's gives up her immortality as a way to save. Does she? I don't actually. I'm forgetting my Lord of the Rings lore at the moment. Okay. They take nothing. They get to look at my hand, but that's okay. But yeah, becoming immortal. Like, it's a very cool representation of that, mechanically. And I think that's sick. Fuck you, game. You know what you've done. We do get to hold up Arwen while we general here. There's a Ren 6 in my deck that gets cast out like that. That triggers that, and there's also a, what's it called? Fourth. There's also another Relic Ray, but that is, of course, on the bottom of my deck. Mox Sapphire. Interesting. Lots of mana. Ooh. 5-drop Teferi. Overloaded Winds of Abandon. Okay. I mean, I do get to get 2 basics here. That's a little bit rough, though. Yeah, that happens. Let's draw. Okay, we do get to immediately go Sidecat Cub, Foothills. We already have commercial in play. And we'll crack it right now. I don't mind. Let's get Blood Crypt tapped. Boom. Say go. We've got a Braid up as an answer to a creature. Get Red and 6. Okay, yes, that is sick. Pretty neat, if I do say so myself. Let's return this wooded. Oh, we're gonna removal spell Sidecat with this in the stack. Oh, we're Tashana's Tide by drawing the Ren and 6. Yes, that can happen. We'll go to attacks. Swing a Sidecat. And then I'm going to abrade this in their upkeep. You go to attacks first there, of course, to see if they block. But I'm going to abrade an upkeep because they've got so much mana up that I'm just denying the mana on their turn anyway. And this way, I'm not letting them draw a counter spell, but I'm also checking them on their mana. Right? That's the sequencing trick there. We get the match, because this was about to go to 8. We had Lethal with Fiery Confluence that they knew about. Okay. Let's get to match 3. See if we can get that. I'm looking forward to it. We've got a game 3 on the draw here. Match 3, sorry. Match 3 on the draw. I don't love this hand, but I'm going to keep it. Up against some sort of elf. What is it? Deathbloom Gardener. A Dominaria elf? Probably. Would be my guess. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of artifacts you've played there. Let's go Commercial District, Surveil. Keep her on top, say go. And the next turn we will go Plains, Mother of Runes, Once Upon a Time. Draw. Plains. Cast a Once Upon a Time. Do not cast your Mother of Runes first. That would be what we call a mistake. We're going to take Wooded Foothills, which is sad. I was hoping to hit Orcish Lumberjack, kind of. So I can cast out 2 things here. This deck's lack of elves is interesting. I specifically did not did not take them. Academy. Watch, it's a cat. That's somehow so much scarier. Yeah, that's more frightening. Show me your 5-drop that kills my Mother of Runes. Just, oh, it's Golos to go get the Academy. That's baller. That's metal as fuck. That's metal as fuck. Oh my god, I love that. Okay. A wee bit problematic for me. Not going to lie. We're gonna go Taiga, Nemesis, and then we're just gonna attack them directly in the face. They want a Golos block, I'll use the damage to just kill Golos. That's fine. Cool. We make it through. So Fiery Confluence starts to take on a different meaning in this game, rather than just being a 4-mana deal 6, or sort of board clear. It becomes a mass artifact destruction card, which is important. Is a good thing. Not Displace Your Kitten. Displace Your Kitten would be slightly devastating right now. You can't cast it currently because they only cast artifact spells. I feel like it might be Displace Your Kitten. Or, okay, I have no idea what this is. A Coveted Jewel, maybe. Coveted Jewel would kind of rule for me. Kind of love that. That's not what I want to see. Okay, yep. Yeah, that happens. That's cool. That's chill. That's decent enough. Swing with your Golos. Hit me in the face. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Badlands. Fiery Confluence. Destroy an artifact. Deal 2. Destroy an artifact. So I'm going to do that. And then we're gonna, I kind of want to do this post-combat, honestly. I do. I really, really want to do it post-combat. So Screw Nemesis at them for 3. They just take it. Wait, I've got 10 damage here. Hold on. Do I just want to burn them here? I do just want to burn them here. Send them to 8. They're basically at 4 at this moment in time. And I could have plays that just totally blow me out of the game. Don't get me wrong. Okay, Aether Spellbomb is quite a good play. Actually don't want to have 6 at all. What am I doing? Okay. An upheaval here would be brutal. Okay, it's a Portal to Phyrexia. I do have answer. I do still have outs to this, but it is rough. That was one of the things I was a little worried about. Not allowed to get him for 10 here. So if I'd blown up those 2 artifacts, they'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. They would have had 1, 2 little mana. Right? And that's rough. And still got a blue up. Okay, they hit Overgrown Tomb. That's good. If they'd hit Fire Blast, I would have been very annoyed. Running 6, I don't think gets me there. It definitely doesn't. Let's go to game 2. Wow, that's a good Academy deck. Yeah, definitely this is a Terra Sunder matchup. Oust is going to come out. This is a Mana Tithe and a Braid matchup. Robber's great. I have two. I mean, Urtai is actually kind of really good in matchups like this, but I don't want to stretch my mana that far. I could try to, but it's just, it gets funky with trying to stretch the mana. Yes. Keep this. This is turn 1 wooded for Savannah. I think I just Pentad Prism right away. No, I can Pentad Prism on 2 and hold up Mana Tithe. Yeah, we're gonna do that instead. I just think Mother of Runes is so good to just resolve. I mean, I didn't see any removal from them. In fact, against all the colorless nonsense, it's a lot worse, but it does its thing. That's where Giver shines a little bit. You're like, oh, ha ha ha, I can give protection from colorless. Or, yeah, I think protection from colorless. I don't think it's protection artifacts. Because, yeah, it works against Eldrazi. So, decent card. Let's go this. Wooded. Or should I just... No, I should definitely... I mean, I can't... no, I agree. I'm going to keep going back and forth on this. But I agree with my original take, which is get Savannah here. And then Pentad on 1 for 2. Bloodbraid on 2 with the right mana is good. And I still get to hold up Pentad Prism here. Intriguing. I kind of want to Mana Tithe this Lotus Petal. It just seems to destroy their game plan. I know they need to cast their 0-drops one at a time, but I feel like this could just be devastating to their plan. Shit. Okay, well. That's unfortunate for me, but... Okay, it does stop the Chalice. I mean, they've gone to 2 cards in hand. They only have 4 mana on turn 2. This is where a Wasteland or something in this deck, even for just the generic stuff, would have been very potent. Mother... Fetch. And actually, I'm going to get a mountain here. Just for Fire Blast existing. It's a little bit of a shame that worked out the way it did. Okay, Urza's Saga. Okay, they had... Yeah. I mean, they've got a crazy deck. Coalition Relic. Yeah, that's a good one. Do not get me wrong. Great card. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. Let's hope their last card is not a counterspell. Does not appear to be. Ooh, Knight of the Reliquary is actually pretty exciting here, aggressiveness-wise. Put a charge counter on. Get a free 4/4. Get a free 4/3 that's going to start hitting them. Like, next turn I'm swinging for 8. So, I'm not super upset about this. I got Mother Runes to protect my stuff from just solid removal. Chromatic Star. Yeah, they'll have big constructs. Do not get me wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 6 6s. Well, the first one will be 6 6. The second one will be 7 7. Ooh. Robber. Play this out. I get to trigger Robber. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's just I ate their displays are getting forever. Cool. That feels not insane, but medium at least. Wish I could cast it. That would be a neat thing with none of these. The question is, what do they kill? They probably should block the Knight. The Knight is scalable. They still take 6 then. Cool, we're blocking the Robber. They take 8 here. That feels good to me. That makes my draws actually pretty good. Okay, they get to Urza Saga trigger. I mean, they definitely use the Urza Saga. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Probably tap Talisman for this. Yeah. Keep the Academy up. What are we getting? Retrofitter would be probably the scariest thing for them to have here, and I wouldn't be shocked if they haven't. But they might just get a... I mean, I'm actually kind of hoping it's just a piece of Fast Banner or something. Shadow Spear, Retrofitter would each be devastating. Oh, Candelabra. Cool. Man, acceleration. That's fine. I mean, they could have a portal in hand or something. I would feel very unlucky if they just have a portal here. I'm not going to lie. I'd be a little annoyed by that. Coveted Jewel. Okay, well, I mean, they could just candelabra. They might have just drawn into a absurd artifact. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Coveted Jewel feels bad unless... Fiery Confluence, blow up, Construct, Candelabra would feel good here. Steal Coveted Jewel. That'd be game winning. I mean, that would just legitimately be game winning. From also, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, 10 minutes. I have a feeling I'm about to get portaled. But, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It happens. I mean, Ballista X. I feel like they should maybe wait a turn if it's a Ballista. Oh, we're just cycling our Raffine's Tower. Yeah, I mean, the next move is Crack Star. That keeps them even on mana. In future turns, it decreases their mana slightly, but it's a good sign. It means that they can't get anything too... Like, they can't cast out Portal at the moment, unless they get to land. Because if they hit a land here, it's Portal. And they haven't played a land yet. Oh, no, they also have Coveted Jewel. I'm forgetting Coveted Jewel is 3 more mana. Golos, okay. Go get Workshop. So, currently, if I draw Confluence off the top, which is what we're hoping for, it's... Well, they're 3 creatures. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Island. Pretty good. Island's a pretty potent card. Not attacking with the Construct. Gotcha. That's horrific. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack with Bloodbraid. They have to block it, pretty much. They kind of have to block this, right? They gotta do it. Yeah, they do it. Okay, cool. That is correct, I believe. They can activate Golos next turn. This makes white, black, blue, obviously, red, green. Let's escape it. Exiling everything but the wooded. I don't really have ways to recur anything but lands. Cascade into Swords to Plowshares. Hitting a 9-drop feels so bad. Actually, hitting Golos, because then they can't activate Golos next turn? Sure. Not a 9-drop, a 9/9. They go up to 11 here. It's a little bit heartbreaking, but it happens. Whoa, Talon Gates. Okay, fine. That's fine. Swords fizzles. Still goes to Bidden, though, for Bloodbraid casts in the future. Yeah, that happens. God damn. That's pretty cool. I do not have a good feeling about this game, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. It's top card of my library. I mean, them having that information that I don't have is not optimal. What else did I exile? Oh, it's the top card. Cool. Cool. I mean, most of my deck is, unless I hit lands. Oh, wait, also they don't stay in exile. It's going to be my revealed cards. I hit Fire Blast. I think. Bloodbraid Challenger. Cascade. Oh, no, just that. Why is Fire Blast revealed? I have no idea why oh, it's the top card of my library? What? Why is Fire Blast revealed? Okay, it's gotta be off of the Cascade, but it just doesn't... It says what I revealed, I thought. Yeah, because I don't know. Okay, so they get to do the Golos thing. Mystic Confluence, bounce on my creatures, kill me. I mean, they should, yeah, they got 2 things there, that's 10. Yeah, I'm dead. So, I'm not dead. I can make Bloodbraid Challenger, prot blue. So, that's why you don't concede yet. We ain't done yet. I can also make Night Prot. No, I should... No, because they're not going to be in bin. So I won't have enough stuff in bin. So I should let myself block. And then I can also surveil with Knight of the Reliquary. Oh, we're just drawing 3 cards. Okay. Who am I to stop people from drawing 3 cards? Who am I? They've got to have, like, Portal or something here, right? They've looked at 99% of their deck. Not true. They've looked at less than 3/4 their deck, but they've looked at most their deck. Retrofitter's amazing. I mean, I literally don't think I can win anymore, just full honesty. To be perfectly fair. There is... I guess if I drew Fire Blast and cascaded into Fiery Confluence, I could kill them. Or like Fiery Confluence and I drew Burst Lightning. But then I don't have the mana. No, I could have the mana. I really don't want to F6 because if I get... Oh, okay, I can just say yield to Retrofitter triggers. So, yield to ability, use abilities, yes, cool. I do not want, and yield to Capican on your triggers. I do not care about these. These are not triggers that are going to bother me. Let's move to combat, swing with both 14/14s. I think I block with my 2 creatures that aren't Mother of Runes. Because what this lets me do is it lets me escape blood. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of my route to maybe winning. They've got to have like a counterspell or something, though. Like, I can't imagine they don't here. You know, the 1 card in my hand, they get to draw. Boom. Oh, I didn't do the fucking... Oh, shit. Okay, it's once upon a time that... I mean, I've lost, but let's see if I even could have done it. So if I'd put Once Upon a Time bin, what would have been the top card of my deck? Okay, it's 4th Eorlingas for nothing. Chill. Oh, and we've got a counterspell. No more lies. Targeting. Bloodbraid Challenger. Sick. GG's opponent. You earned that one. Your deck was sweet. Okay. Taking a look at this. I think this deck was pretty solid. I don't think it was the best thing ever. 4th was an interesting first pick. I actually think it may have been a mistake. So, what do I mean by that? I first picked 4th, which is an amazing Magic card. And I think it's better than Ajani. But I then chose to build a very aggressive deck. And passing Ajani there, as we saw very little aggressive white and red. Like, my creature counts were just low. I had, what? 4... I'm not going to count Knight or Arwen as an aggressive creature. 1, 2, 3... I guess I'll count Psychic Cub. 4... 5 creatures that were aggressive. My creature count, just for killing people, was low. I had some of the best spells for killing people because I took them very highly and I saw them early. Fiery Confluence is incredible. And Fire Blast is pretty good. I guess I even missed Lightning Bolt. I missed a lot of stuff. So, the deck had some holes. Oh, but passing Ajani puts someone else in, I think, an aggressive white deck. Whereas passing 4th very easily slots into a more Jeskai control-y deck. Or... Like, I mean, that's the deck that really likes it. I also could have tried to go Mardu and immediately sort of dumped off Renin 6. I think Renin 6 is super potent. I think people sleep on that card a little bit because they've forgotten that it's Like, it's banned in Legacy, it's pointed in Canadian Highlander, it's uh the only reason it's not ridiculously busted in Modern is because there's no Wasteland and there's no there's less one drop creatures that got chased out of the format by Fury, which is now banned. Right? Like, just the tempo of Modern changed. But Ren 6 was a dominant card in Modern, so I think be high on Ren 6 and be high on fetch lands. Like, that sort of those cards are good. None of the Reliquary was disappointing here. It just didn't. This card is, I think, on its last legs in cube. I think it can have its place in decks, and it can be a big creature that you kill people with. Don't get me wrong, but it's not fast enough really. Mother of Runes, amazing card. We got to see Manatide shine a couple of times there. Swords, Oust, great. Obviously, power is good. Burst Lightning, we got to see some of the potency of that. Screaming Nemesis came up a bunch of times, was good. General Affairs Rockrick, I hope you saw some of what it did. There was one game where we saw some scoop to its ability actually activating, and it demanded answers from Tidebinder in our match too. Sweat Cat Cub, very strong. Bristly Bill is also a very strong card. Fiery Confluence, great. Bloodbraid Challenger, this card is not peak, but it just does the thing. It's a Questing Beast type card. It's just like, oh, it just starts killing people, and you can get such bursty, spiky value off it that it's worth it. Bowmasters, we had the splash. It really worked out. This deck would have loved Barrogoy for something too, to just like let me get a little more value, get a little more sustain in there too against when I was trading blows. Yeah, Questing Beast or oh man, the card I brought up, the red one, Rampaging. It's not Rampaging Ferocity, I don't think, unless that is it. I think that's the 3-drop though. The 2/2 red for a 4/4 haste trampler that can get pumped and stuff is good, but fourth shine. Oh, our first match we got to see fourth shine. Card just introduced the Monarchy super early, and I hope you also saw a different end of it, because a lot of times you're seeing fourth cast for 5, 10 to end, like 5, 6, 7, 10 to end the game, right? And that's great. That's a great use for the card, but also just being like, oh, I can introduce the Monarchy and just start clawing back card advantage and stabilizing where I, like, in a matchup where I just need the cards in hand. Be willing to use fourth that way and understand that is a potent element of this card. Pentad Prism also came up a lot. It wasn't perfect in this deck, but I do think it really allowed us to be bursty in ways. Like, again, it's mana acceleration. It's not quite fast mana. It's not as good as an Ancient Tomb or City Traders, I don't think, but it lets you burst out a Bloodbraid Challenger on turn 3 or turn 2 if you lead on a Moxen or something, right? Like, don't sleep on Pentad Prism. So, overall, I think the deck was solid. Had some flaws. Wasn't perfect. Just could have used some solid mid-range, like middle curve aggro creatures. But overall, I had fun playing it. I hope you had fun watching. Don't forget to do all the algorithmy stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out. Helps me know that people like what I'm doing. If there's something else you'd rather see me do, let me know down in the comments or anywhere else you can reach me. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.